Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, thank you. Ako Henry Eta is my name. I'm a visually impaired and one of those who are fighting against stigmatization from persons with special abilities. I work with CCN. CCN is Social Change Establishment Center for youth and persons with special abilities. And I also do music. In fact, in a summary, I have a beautiful wife. Because I know that's
my name is Elvis Miyamu and actually was born in one small village called Mamu. After Munya area, so I had my family, I did my primary education there in Mamu. Then I moved to Ekuna where I did my secondary studies where I had my original level. So after I finished my studies I graduated with a second class lower division. I wanted to further, but there was no place to, so I had to continue my teaching career. I was teaching and I also taught for 2 years. So while teaching, I was looking for other opportunities on how to forge ahead. And one program came up where I had applied to do masters at.
Amazing. So the first question I want to ask you, what is your perception about entrepreneurship?
wow. When you hear about entrepreneurship, the first thing that I have in mind is what can I really do? Because first of all, we have to look at the definition. My own definition is, as far as entrepreneurship is concerned, is let me put it this way. Beg on our viewers to bear with me. That is my own definition, and my definition goes thus: taking risks to achieve a brighter future.
Wow.
That is my definition. It shows that even anything that you are trying to do in life, if you don't have passion over that thing, you cannot achieve it. Because life is not a bed of roses. Life itself is a challenge. And as an entrepreneur, I know the next question you will ask me is, can a disabled person become an entrepreneur? And of course, the answer is yes. People have this belief that once you are disabled, there is nothing good that can come from you. So we are making people to understand that disability is not an ability. Just like what we keep telling persons with special ability, being disabled does not mean you cannot be creative. As an entrepreneur, one thing that you need to understand is you work with your mindset. You have a positive mindset. It's all about dreaming big. Because if you look at all the entrepreneurs that we have today, they take risks to be where they are. Now, let me take you to the Bible. The book of Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Now, looking in a way human being or the society has put it, there are some certain things that limit you. But now, I want to tell you that even you that is here, it's not everything that you can do. There are some things that, for the fact that you cannot do those things, does not mean that you are limited. But it's that thing is not meant for you. For instance, I'm a gospel artist. And of course,
Please hope you sing for us today.
with my crooked voice, I don't think it will go today. I used to tell people disability is not a qualification. If you think that is a qualification, then by now you should be in US. Yes, it's not a qualification. You must work hard. It goes with hard. This man is having a big house in Monya. Or I don't know if I'm lying. You are here, you talk. It's a talk show program. Are you there? Yes. So it starts to this promote that it sells. So you see, but there are people who have 2 eyes, 2 legs, but they cannot do that. You understand? That's our sister there.
Wow.
Voila, thank you.
Please, let's clap for the entrepreneur.
You know, I like talking with facts. That is my life. I like talking with facts. So when you see a thing like this, you will tell me If someone who is all the human or all the senses are able to behave like a money, me myself, I'm still renting. So I clap for him and I call him the biggest boss because we know what it takes. So in a nutshell, I would say yes, they can do it if only they believe on themselves. Because the time you start doubting yourself, you start putting a face as if you are coming from Mount Fako or Mount Everest. People will treat you according to the way they see you. I remember on Friday I MC a wedding. And when people came there, the question they were asking was, that man know the sea, right? And I told them disability is not a limitation. I believe on myself, I know that I'm capable. And when they got the news, they start calling their friends. That was a very big challenge to me. And I bent down, I just go down on my knees and I told God, Father, this challenge, make it a story. And at the end of the day, do you know what happened? The couples were happy. They were the people debating that no, that man is not blind. Because of what I believe on my ability. I believe on what I'm capable of doing as a disabled person. Now, when we talk about a disabled person, can a disabled do or do everything? Now the first question is, what are those things? What are those things? Can a disabled person go to school? Yes. Madam Mary, Madam Lucy is there. I don't know, have you graduated from Pan Africa? Can you stand, please? You are Pan Africa with upright children, right?
Yes.
Are you not disabled?
I am.
Do you see that as a problem?
No problem.
It's just the way you see things. Because if you believe yourself, you will do things in a big style. Because when she's there at the Pan Africa with other children, they teach the same thing, they set them the same exam, and tomorrow she will become something in future. And at the end of the day, if she could have looked low on herself, because that's what killed a good number of persons with special abilities who think they cannot make it. You can make it. You just have to believe yourself, work according to your own way. Because sometimes what kills a good number of us, Madam, I'm sure about the trap, because I like this topic. What kills a good number of us persons with special abilities is when you want to borrow what you don't have. The daughter is a pianist. You cannot go and say I'm a pianist too because the daughter plays piano. Answer your own calling. Yes. Have you been able to identify your calling as a person with special ability? Because when they say can they do, what can you really do? Each and every one of us, we have a calling. We have something that God has designed for us that no, this person, this is what you are going to do. And one thing in life, you stop comparison. I remember when I was working with my boss, Monica Yuda, she always tell me, Henry, I like something about you. That thing about you is your secret. And do you know the secret? I always like to be myself. What kills a good number of people is you want to be like Henry. You don't know whether I've choked my hand somewhere. By the time you want to follow me at the end of the day, you fall inside the gutter and you start crying. And the next question you ask yourself is, did Henry not succeed? Have you bothered to ask how far did Henry go before getting to that level?
Alright,
wow.
Thank you very much. So we're going to come back to you. But now I want to throw it out to the audience. For persons who are differently, which are some of the challenges you face when it concerns wanting to engage in entrepreneurship?
I think Mr. Abba said everything, which is proper. My name is Yuma Paul. The challenges, well, it now depends on every individual. But the truth is, first of all, you should first of all identify what you want to do. And if you are talking about maybe coming up with a music industry like Mr. Apple, apparently there are some challenges which you will best understand. But if I have to actually look at it from this angle, I will tell you that first of all starts with an innate idea. It comes from within. Now, the truth is, if you want to come up with, for example, with or maybe a musical industry, you should be able to come up with know, first of all, you should be a singer. Either you are a composer or somebody who writes songs for other persons to sing. And secondly, you should actually have the dream of coming up, maybe learning all the various instruments. You have a mastery of the instruments, and then you can as well teach others. So you can open a school for music, or you can attend a school if possible, attend a musical school, and you learn some few things from there. From there now you can move to maybe coming up with your own musical industry. Now depends on the steps you are going to be taking. And the truth is, the challenges will always be there, because the first challenge that you're going to be having is finances. The idea may be there, but you are going to face some challenges. But just like the Bible says, don't ignore little beginnings, so you can start from somewhere. I think that is one of the challenges. And another challenge you may face as maybe somebody with a special ability or a person with disability is that sometimes people may not even take you serious. Well, it's not like it's because of ignorance somehow, because they have not seen you do it. So for you to prove it to them, just for you to seize whatever opportunity they give you to do it, and I'm sure it's going to touch somebody somewhere. So the challenges, we have the finances, you have the fact that some people will still not believe you, and sometimes if you are not strong-willed, you are not that kind of person who has a strong will, you also give up somewhere along the line, because you will just believe that your dream is useless because somebody has told you that you have a useless dream and finances are not forthcoming. So you definitely give up. So thank you.
What I would say again about what we are seeing here, like people living with disability to become somebody in life. Like if let me say you are with someone in their house, somebody who is you can see very well, you are with your family, then you cannot see, you tell them that this is what I want to do, like a business. You want to start up this business. I want to do this kind of business. They will discourage you. They will give you, so many discouragement things that will make you not to set up the business that you want to do. So for me, what I think is, you have to believe in yourself to do what you want to do. If you don't hear this what people can say to discourage you, for you to be what you want to do. Like me, for instance, I told people I'm living with that I want to do a business. I want to set up a business like, selling perfumes, to do a store. They were giving me discouragement, some things that would make me to feel discouraged. So, I believe that if they do that to another person, somebody living with disability, the person will feel discouraged, and the person will not do, what he or she wants to do. So, to me, for you to become somebody in life, you have to believe first in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you have no problem in you making it in this life.
I just have a word of encouragement for all of us. We have been talking, we have been listening to our eloquent singer, Mr. Akko and Mr. Elvis. And I just want to add to what they have been saying and to what all of us have been saying. First, things don't work automatically. We have been saying that with God all things are possible. That's true. But it don't work automatically. We have to do our own part. God will do His own and will continue from there. I believe that everyone has to be included in the society. With persons with special abilities. Now, there are some inclusions that others will have to fight for, others will have to do it on their part. And there are other forms of inclusion that we have to do it ourselves. And entrepreneurship is a form of economic inclusion. They will not do it for you. You have to do it yourself. Persons with special abilities, they have been excluded from economic, social, and so on. But today we are talking economic inclusion, we are talking entrepreneurship. We have to Because entrepreneurs are those who translate ideas into actions. And all of us who get here, we have physical disabilities in one form or another. But in our minds are very sound. We are all sound. We can take in ideas and translate them into actions. That's what an entrepreneur should do. That's what entrepreneurship is all about. You are taking your thoughts into action. And we all are capable to do that in our respective domains. Now, it is true that we have challenges in every domain. But I'm just here to encourage us that despite the challenges, first of all, we have financial constraints. Just like every other person, we have them. But Mr. Apple made a very good illustration. You can make an application for funding. You can do your own savings, self-funding. It's very important. If they're not doing it for you, do it for yourself. We all have plans and ideas. You save and then more you expand on your idea. The second challenge is the actual knowledge of what you want to do. Business is not just about doing anything. It's about doing what you have knowledge in. You should not just get into business because they say you should be an entrepreneur. Endeavor to have a knowledge in what you want to do. Definitely attend seminars, training on a particular aspect. It's not always a good idea for you to sit in your house and where there's a training on how to do cakes or whatever, and you expect the host to pay your transportation. It's a bad idea. People have that kind of idea, we should throw it out. Spend, use your own money. It's a state of mind. There are some full-bodied people outside there. We are better off than them. We are quite better off than them. It's just a state of mind. Mr. Apple is an MC. You can imagine. It's a love doctor. It's just about everything. Everything. It's a state of mind. Don't put yourself in that condition because you cannot see. No. Don't put yourself in that condition because you cannot run properly.
Good use of the rain that falls today, because tomorrow rain must not fall. Thank you.